Hey everybody, this video is for lol123321123321. Had to write your name down, couldn't remember it. Even though it's pretty simple once you look at it. He sent me a message, wanted me to do a quick overview of the Jeep. Put everything in the pockets here. He's looking at buying one in a couple of months, so as you can see, they're pretty popular rigs. Neighbor's got one, there's a couple down the street. This is a 91 two-door Sport. That's the 4-liter high output. Younger crowds will recognize that. 3-inch lift. Suspension. I've got a little bit longer shackles in the back. I'll get the flashlight out here. I've replaced the stock shackles with these greasable units, and they give me about another inch and a half in the back. Fronts are just a standard 3-inch. See if we can see it here. Coil over. I got Skyjacker shocks all the way around. Skyjacker steering stabilizer. Yeah, right up there. Tie rod's a little bent. Need to fix that. 31-inch swampers, muddy from my driveway, sitting on 15 by 8-inch steel wheels. Bought these used. Would have preferred black. Don't like chrome a whole lot, but I guess they go well with the side steps I got on it. Bought this thing a little over a year and a half ago now. A little over a year ago, December last year of 09. It's got a little body damage. As you can see, the dent here runs down. What else you got? Front fender I beat back out. You can see it's pretty wavy and caved in. But beat that back out. Just shot it with some Ford red paint. There's also a dent in the door right here. I could pop that out easy enough, but not worried about it. Standard Cherokee interior. I put that gauge cluster in. The electronic speedometers, they just plug right in. I had just the speedo and the fuel gauge, and then idiot lights on either side. I wanted the full gauge cluster. So, Alpine CD player came with it. It's a 5-speed. Got the old 8-ball on there. Parking brake doesn't work very well. Missing the cover for the armrest, but when I was up wheeling last time in Walker Valley, I found this one, which is a close match. So I'll have to get some sort of backing on that. And I'll have a padded cover there, and it was free. Just put that back on. Found that at the junkyard yesterday. Of course, got the fuzzy dice, compass, clock, and thermometer. Mount for the GoPro. This is exactly what I wanted when I was looking for a Jeep. 4-liter inline 6, bone stock. Paper filter in there, original throttle body. I've put a new water pump on it. I think that's been about it. Had an overheating issue, so I do have a radiator for it, but I don't think I'll use it. Got that figured out. Had to relocate the horn. There's one mod that I did do. Just cut the front fenders. You can see the end caps are gone off the stock bumper. So the fenders used to ride down here. So I took about 8 inches out of them, both sides. Hacked them off with a saw. Be doing a different front bumper eventually, I hope. Put a flexible antenna on it for the 4-wheeling. This one came with the spare rack and spare tire rack on the back. It's probably about the maximum size tire you can put on this thing. I wouldn't want to go much heavier. When I bought it, it had the factory Jeep aluminum wheels, and came across the 4 that I put on there, and then a buddy at work had a matching wheel he was looking to get rid of. It's a little rusty, but figured it'll do good for a spare. Had to go buy the tire brand new, but aftermarket trailer hitch down there. I put the receiver hook for getting towed out. I haven't had to use it yet. Got a cheap set of tow hooks for the front that I haven't used. I may just buy some nicer ones. Gotta get my light working again. That doesn't work. But yeah, they're pretty good rigs. Inexpensive. I picked this one up for 450 bucks. I've probably put, if I had to guess, I probably put about 800 into it total, including the wheels and tires. I paid 450 for those, so clutch wouldn't engage when I got it. Turns out the guy that I bought it from, when he put the new throwout bearing in, he didn't put the transfer case back into gear, so the transfer case was in neutral, and then all I had to do was bleed it. Had some issues with that, but one other thing that I did do, put a passenger side mirror on it. This one didn't have one originally. She's a little dirty inside, but it's my wheeling rig, so of course it's kind of turned into my daily driver to and from work right now. Yeah, a few pieces and bits hanging down. This spring I'll get serious about cleaning her up a little bit more, and trying to figure out where to put those 2 amplifiers so I can have some tunes, some good tunes in here. But like I said, this is exactly what I wanted. I was looking for I wanted a 2-door with a manual, but most of the stuff I was finding was 4-door. Everything works, minus the air conditioning, and I just disconnected that. Up here in the Seattle area, we don't need air conditioning, but all the lights work, blinkers, seats, they're all manual. I didn't want the fancy one with all the power stuff because that's just more to break. So I wanted manual windows, manual door locks, manual seats. And this is exactly what I wanted. And when you're buying something like this, you can't really be picky on the color. I'm not a big fan of red, even though I own 2 red vehicles, and the silver one and the old's in the garage. But yeah, that's just a quick overview of what I got. She's got about 155,000 miles on her. That odometer's off because that's not the original odometer in there. But thinking about when it's time for tires, I can do spring spacers in the front, and the back should be set up for 33s already, but definitely have to do gears. This thing is set up with the original 308:1 gear ratio, which works great with the stock tires, which would have been about 27, 28 inches tall. So I've gone up a few inches with the lift and the extra weight. All my 4-wheeling I do is in 2-wheelers in low range. But yeah, she was a little beat when I got her, but put some money into her and she does good. Oh, one other thing that I did do, real simple modification, and one that is highly recommended, is take the rear sway bar off. Just a few bolts that holds it on. In fact, there's the original one right there, still hanging around. Probably try to cut it up sometime, throw it in the scrap bin. But yeah, take that sway bar off. That lets that rear end flex a little more. And one other thing that I did, which I haven't tried yet, one of these days I will. I bought a quick disconnect front sway bar setup. Pull the pins out, take that bar there in the middle. That disconnects your front sway bar. You can see the line up there where it's rubbing a little bit. But these things are pretty amazing when you just let them flex out. So, yeah, there you go. Quick overview. Hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I've had this thing, like I said, bought it a year ago, December. I put it on the road, I think in August. Where are the tabs? Yeah, in August. So I've only been driving it for about 6 months now. And this one's the next one that's due here. I have to get tabs on that here shortly. But yeah, there's lots of things you can do to these. I got a buddy, or a brother actually, brother, who has got a 92 4-door. I don't remember how much lift he's running his, but I think he's running 33s. Someday I hope to have some video of his if he ever gets moved up here. But yeah, there we go. Pick one up, show me what you get. They don't have to be stock. I lucked out with this one. This one was a screaming deal. $450. She runs good. Needs a little bit of work on the rockers on the top end of the motor. They chatter a little bit, around 2,000 RPM. But I got a line on a guy for about $100. He'll adjust those. This thing will be solid. This has the Dana 35 rear axle, which is the weakest axle they put in these things, but it's the most common. You can get a Dana 44, but they were only available in Cherokees for just 1 or 2 years, and it was with the tow package. But you can find them out there, so I'm going to keep my eyes out. Then I can put a locker. Those Dana 35s, if you lift them, you don't want to put a locker, a sure grip in there. And I think factory sure grips, they're okay, but I'm not going to stress this one until I swap the axle. The Ford 8.8 inch will bolt in. I think you just have to cut off the old spring perches and relocate them, but it's the correct width out of the Ford Explorers. And a lot of guys like those because you can get the disc brakes on them. I'm not worried about disc brakes. Drums are fine for me in the back. But yep, there's my rig. Hopefully we'll be doing some more four-wheeling videos here in a little bit. And would have been a good day today to go out, but just had too much to do around the house. This thing needs some steering work. Got the headers tightened up on that one. Video will be posting up shortly. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, any questions, feel free to ask, and let me know when you get yours. We'll check her out, and hopefully she's a good little rig. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.